I consider myself a feminist, but I'm also a Chinese woman from Hong Kong, where feminism is rarely discussed. I am 22 years old, from a culture where age is prescribed as authority. People often assume that I'm a professional photographer, but I'm not. What I do is I teach women photography. 2 years ago, I co-founded a social enterprise teaching photography to women whose voices are rarely, if ever, heard, from domestic helpers in Hong Kong to children of sex workers in Pakistan. By giving access to these women to cameras, they can take pictures which reflect their thoughts, emotions, and dreams. And I invite all of you to step into the world through their eyes. Think and feel for yourself what these women have to say. Esti Maria is a domestic helper from Indonesia. She came to Hong Kong when she was 26 years old, so she could earn more money for her family back home. This is a picture of her daily life: cleaning, cooking, ironing. She works almost 100 hours per week, but earns only 1/3 of an average person's salary in Hong Kong. Photography is her escape from a repetitive and hard life. What she likes most about photography is that she can express complex emotions without using any words. And what I like about photography is that it has no geographical limits. Even though she has to stay home, she can still take amazing pictures like this one, which we can then sell and help her earn extra income. This is Esti's favorite picture because it makes her think about her future. In August, she's returning to Indonesia after working in Hong Kong for 7 years. She's scared because she no longer knows much about her home country. What she does know is that she wants to set up her own photography business. She also knows that she has the right to chart her own path in life, just as she has the control to frame her perfect world in a picture. When I was teaching photography in Pakistan, I discovered another power of photography. It challenges the stereotypes previously held by the ones taking the pictures and the ones viewing them. This 10-year-old boy is the tiniest and youngest of all, yet he was posing confidently in front of the girls. I was surprised to see boys as young as him already expect to protect the girls and to take charge. We were taking pictures near the motorbike, and this very same boy rushed to pose on it. All the girls were sitting passively behind as passengers. Not one girl moved forward. This was in Pakistan, where women and girls were hardly seen driving motorbikes. And eventually, one girl raised her hand and she said she wants to pose on the motorbike. She jumped onto the motorbike the first time in her life, and I could see that her eyes were sparkling. The press of the shutter created an image to challenge the definition of women and girls in society. Men and boys, like those here, as you can see, may be skeptical or even shocked in the beginning, but as they see more pictures like this, they will begin to change their minds. And more women and girls will have that courage to drive. One of the most courageous women I know is Jem, who took this beautiful picture. Working as a domestic helper, despite having done a degree in health sciences back in the Philippines, she felt unfulfilled. And being away from home with very few holidays, she felt alone. She loves taking pictures, especially of birds, because she yearns for that same freedom to fly away. In our photography workshops, at the very end, Jem wrote us a poem. What is photography to her? It's bringing out the other side of you. It is letting out of your hidden passion. It is living in a different world of the everyday life. It's a fulfillment of a dream. 3 months ago, Jan moved to Moscow, hoping to advance her career and also to see snow for the very first time. I'm also glad that she moved to Moscow so that she's watching this live streaming and that she can see this beautiful poem she wrote and being shared with an international audience. And when she told me of that decision to move to Moscow, she said it is through photography that she found that courage to fly away. These words she wrote in May 2013 still stay with her today. I hope these pictures have opened a small window to a whole new world. It is a world where, through photography, all women can live freely, fulfill their aspirations, and be represented in a dignified way. And it is a world that we, as interconnected human beings, can frame and build together. The picture through her eyes is the missing link. Thank you.